Praise God, everybody. Trey here, finally back. And if you're wondering where I've been, you can check out the reel that I posted a few days ago. But nevertheless, it's good to be back. It's good to be feeling well and able in body. So I thank God for that. So yeah, for this lesson, what I want to do is show you pretty standard application that you can play building up into what we like to call the praise breaks. Because oftentimes musicians can tend to just take off because they want a certain thing to happen in a service. But we want to always be in a position, and again, no hard and fast rules. Just from the book of Trey, you want to be in a position to just kind of flow in the service and go where the Spirit is leading. So there are things you can play in the meantime after a song or after a certain portion of the service. You don't know if it's going to go into the praise break, but you're just kind of idling, if you will, until you do know. All right, so a song, we're in the key of A flat. So let's say we're playing The Blood Still Works. Right here. Pretty standard, you've all heard it before. I'm gonna give that to you. And it's key as a musician, as a piano, to learn how to play what we call percussively. It's not always something that's very melodic, but it's more rhythmic, the movements you're doing. All right, so that particular thing there, I'm leading in with a tritone in my left hand. And I don't know why my notes are not showing at the top, but hopefully you all can see the keys and that'll be enough. Okay, so we have C and G flat. You're gonna lead with that. Da, da. Catch the rhythm. All right? So that chord there is a D flat major. So you have G flat, D flat, and F to a B major chord. G flat, B, E flat. Very simple. And I'm slowing it down for teaching purposes. All right, so the other movement, so you grab your octaves, A flat, with your E flat in the middle, and you're toggling off of the F, E flat. Ba, da, da, da. Again, think rhythm. Ba, ba, da, da. Again, ba, ba, da, da. Ba, ba, da, da. You can even lead into that tritone. That gets a little bit more complicated, but hey, my whole motto is when it comes to learning music, I don't care if you call yourself a beginner, intermediate, every once in a while, pull out something complicated and learn it slowly. A lot of this is about muscle memory, and once your mind grabs a hold of it and one or both of your hands become automatic, it's not as difficult as it may seem. All right, so just slide into that. BF, C, G flat. Ba, ba, da, da. You can alternate. Ba, da, ba, ba, da, da. To the first move. Ba, da. So now you're just kind of comboing, right? So before we were breaking those apart, now you're going right back to, okay? So you're combining both of those movements. right, that's the third pass. So I'm sliding into this A flat minor. So I have E flat, A flat, B, grace noting from my D into that E flat, B flat minor, that's D flat, F, B flat, then an A flat minor inverted, okay? B, E flat, A flat, that's all you're doing. Again, slow it down to your pace. Stab. Ba-da-ba-ba. I don't know if I showed you that yet. So, very common move in gospel. So you want to lead with the F, with the pinky in the right hand. I grace note from the B to the B flat, using my middle and my pointer finger. That's another important thing. It's good to have these keys that line up and have people to show you chords, because that's a labor. Anyone who's showing you anything, we should be for free. We should be thankful. But a big piece that I see often missing is fingering. And that's why a lot of musicians, and I kind of butchered that, but a lot of musicians struggle with riffs because their fingering is not accurate. And to build that up, you just need to go on back to the basics. You know, build your major scales and run those up multiple octaves, okay? But anyway, took like a segue there. So that move there, again, lead in with the F, B, B flat, grab that A flat with the thumb, so it's, and then that same F to E flat. Okay? See what I'm doing here? So you learn the different segments and then you put them all together. All right? Right, and then you're on into your praise break.